What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be going over Hbar and how they are set up to dominate the world and the future of the financial system. So we'll start here, just a quick look at the chart. We're getting some positive price action today. We saw around 8 cents for the first time since February. It's been a long time since Hbar's seen 8 cents. Big picture, Hbar just looks great chart-wise. We had a big falling wedge. We've been down here in this accumulation range for a while. We broke out of the falling wedge, retested it, and now we're starting to push up. I think Hbar catches up to the rest of the market, sees 20 cents pretty soon here in the coming months, in my opinion. None of this is financial advice. I'm just some guy on the internet that likes to look at these charts and follows crypto, talks about all this nonsense. But I wanted to go through Hbar's website today, some information about them and why they really are set up to do really well in this coming bull run and really well in the crypto space in the long run, not just on speculation, but on actual utility and growth as a project. So we'll go over to their website right now. Obviously, off the rip, very sleek design, looks very nice on here. They got some great information up front, lists a bunch of their council members and partnerships. But I want to scroll down here and start with what is Hedera. It says Hedera is a decentralized open source proof of stake public ledger that utilizes the leaderless, synchronous, a lot of words I'm not getting, hashgraph consensus algorithm. It is governed by a collusion-resistant, decentralized council of leading enterprises, universities, and Web3 projects from around the world. And we're going to dive into that council in a minute. After a few other pages we'll go through, but that's a very important thing to look at because it shows just the backing that this project has. So Hedera's performance optimized Ethereum virtual machine, smart contracts on the EVM Ethereum virtual machine, along with its easy to use native tokenization and consensus services APIs, enable developers to create real-time Web3 applications and ecosystems that will drive the future of the internet. Hedera is built differently from other blockchains, has a high throughput with fast finality, low predictable fees, fair transaction ordering with consensus timestamps, and a robust code base that ensures scalability and reliability at every layer of its network's infrastructure. Hedera is governed responsibly by the world's leading organizations to ensure that the network is collusion resistant. So, the use cases for the ecosystem: DeFi, NFTs, decentralized identity, payment, sustainability, decentralized logs. It says, hello, future. So very, very clean website. It looks very good. So here we got the hashgraph consensus. Can we play the explainer? I don't know if my,
Hello,
oh,
I'd like to
well,
talk to you about how the hashgraph consensus algorithm works.
it's a little 4 minute
Suppose we
video.
have a bunch of computers, we'll imagine, and then each of them sends.
I'm not going to play that whole 4 minute video. You go look at that yourself if you want. Let's just read the explainer. Hedera is the only public ledger that uses the hashgraph consensus, faster, more secure alternative to the blockchain consensus mechanisms. Hashgraph created by Newberg, co-founder of the Chisano. It works efficiently to verify transactions while ensuring the highest standard of security to prevent malicious attacks. Hashgraph achieves high throughput with 10,000 plus transactions per second today. Low latency finality in seconds from its innovative gossip about gossip protocol and virtual voting. Once consensus is reached, the transaction is immutable and available on the public ledger for everyone to transparently see. So basically, it's not a blockchain like most of the cryptos that we see. It uses a hash graph, which they say is, again, faster, more efficient, more secure. Hash graph processing of a transaction, public ledger, network nodes. So just a lot of good information here. Token service, mint and manage fungible and non-fungible tokens for application payments, governance or digital collectibles, smart contract services. It basically does it all. It has all the functionality and utility that all these other tokens and coins try to have, but it's all in one. They have all the services on this one ledger, this one hash graph. Again, not a blockchain, a hash graph. So then if we come over to Hbar, the token itself, right? Dual row of Hbar. Hbar is the native energy efficient cryptocurrency of the public Hedera network. Hbars are used to pay application transaction fees and protect the network from attack through proof of stake. So network fuel and network protection. If we scroll down, they say that this is a third generation public ledger. So it gives you comparisons here. It shows Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then Hbar. Transactions per second, again, like we just said, 10,000 plus. Ethereum's 12, Bitcoin's 3. Average fee, Bitcoin 22, Ethereum almost 20, Hbar less than a penny. Transaction confirmation, Bitcoin 10 minutes to an hour, Ethereum 10 to 20 seconds, Hbar 3 to 7 seconds with finality. Energy consumption, Bitcoin through the roof, 885 kilowatts per hour. Ethereum 102, Hbar 0.00017. So inconsequential, like basically doesn't exist. So the Hbar advantage is incredible throughput, like we keep saying. Uh, the 10,000 Hbar cryptocurrency transactions per second in a single shard, predictability and low fees, finality in seconds. So they're doing about 52 million transactions per day, about 4 million accounts on the main net, and about 33.5 billion Hbar circulating out of the 50 billion total supply. So we're starting to reach that upper bound of getting that whole supply out there. That's what I think has caused a lot of this bear market, is that they have been releasing a lot of the supply into the market. So it's been pushing the price down a little bit. Overall, the market cap of Hbar has held up pretty well. It's just the price has come down substantially because they have added those tokens to the market. So let's hop into the governing council. These are all the members of the governing council currently. We have just some big names. We have Boeing, they're partnered here with Chainlink Labs on the council, Dell Technologies, Deutsche Telekom, looks like T-Mobile. What else? Google, that's obviously a massive one. IBM, massive one. LG. What else? A couple banks here, Shinhan Bank, Standard Bank, Ubisoft. So, like you can see here, just a lot of big names that are involved in backing this project, which gives it a lot of strength and a lot of staying power, in my opinion. So it says decentralized governance. Hedera's address decentralization concerns by separating governance from consensus. Hedera's governance design assures no single company, small group of developers, or node of operators has undue influence or control over the network. And that's what we like to see, right? It's sufficiently decentralized amongst multiple companies so that no one entity has complete control over what's going on the hash graph. And then we got to throw this in there just because we always have to. Hedera has its own page on the World Economic Forum website. So they describe it here. They say Hedera is a decentralized enterprise-grade public network on which anyone can build secure, fair applications with near real-time finality. The platform is owned and governed by a council of the world's leading organizations, and then it goes on to list some of them. So again, we like these projects and these coins that have backing by entities like the World Economic Forum, because even though we know that they're evil and they're trying to control the world and push us in a certain direction, we can follow the money and make profit off of the way that they are shifting our world. So we got to see that these projects like this are being supported and being pushed, and take appropriate action. And then we had some big news today, actually. Hedera said we are excited to share that Hedera's governing council has announced the appointment of Charles Adkins as its new president. He's bringing a wealth of experience in Web3 as well as finance, government, and renowned customer brands. His previous experience includes positions at prominent Web3 organizations such as Aptos, Polygon, and 10 years in marketing leadership at Nike, Red Bull, Walt Disney, as well as U.S. Treasury and Morgan Stanley. So this is big. I've seen a lot of people talking about how Hbar has been building a lot in the background these past couple years, but they just don't have much marketing. So there's not too much hype around them. But now they have somebody on board as president that has a lot of marketing experience, it seems, for big companies. So hopefully that could push the marketing in the right direction and generate some more hype and interest in Hbar and Hedera. So again, to end, we have another chart from JD. Last time the RSA broke this trend line, it led to a parabolic move up, and we just broke a multi-year trend line with multiple weeks of confirmation. Glad to have bought heavily during the fear. And here he shows the Hbar graph, how our RSI is breaking out and our price is bouncing off support, and it looks like we are headed up. So I hope that this video provided some value, some information about Hbar, hashgraph, and how they're poised to become a leader in the space and slowly dominate the industry and the world. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. More videos on more of these cryptos to come soon. I'll make a video later today on the price action we just saw with Bitcoin and more specifically the stock market. I'll make a video later today because today was wild with the FOMC meeting. But if you enjoyed, like I said, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.